Viewer, behold. So today I bring you Streets of Rage 4. This game is a beat 'em up, and for those of you who don't know what that is, that's like a old school side scrolling game where you play as a main character, you just walk around and just beat the shit out of whoever the fuck comes your way. And these kind of games were really popular like back in the day, like in the 90s and like early 2000s, because they were really easy to make and they were genuinely a lot of fun, especially like back in the arcades when you were with your friends. You would just put some coins in and you would play all together. I played Final Fight more than Streets of Rage. I believe Streets of Rage wasn't even an arcade game. It was in arcades for like a Sega collection or whatever. But yeah, this game was surprisingly a lot of fun, and the most fun I had with it was actually playing with my friends, especially when we came over. We had like some beers, we got a little tipsy, got some drunk. That's why I feel like the game shines the most. Um, After just having fun with your friends on couch co-op. I also played the game with my nieces. It was kind of fun, but they sucked. So it was kind of fun watching them flail around. But yeah, this is a great co-op game, and this is why I wanted to make the video, because I want to recommend it for co-op gameplay and co-op. If you're looking for something to play with a friend, I feel like this game is great. It's not very long. I feel like at most maybe it's like 2 to 3 hours long, but that's normal for these kind of games because they're designed to be really hard because they want to steal your quarters. But now in these days, you don't even have to put a quarter anymore. You just press start and continue. Now the gameplay is what you'd expect for a beat 'em up game. You have a punch button, which is like basically your basic combo. A trying Your special attack button, which is kind of like your character's like get off me button, and it can act well. Actually, in this game, you have multiple special attacks, which is regular special attack, which you press it by itself, and then there's another one where you have to press it with four, which is offensive special, which is these specials are meant to do more damage. And then there's air specials, which is specials done in the air. Now as is traditional in beat 'em up games, there is no meter, but your meter is your health. So if you use a special attack, it'll cost you health. Now, one thing I like about this game a lot is that if you use your meter attacks, you can actually gain your health back by doing damage or attacking enemies before they hit you. Because if they hit you, then the bar will just evaporate, and they'll do way more damage than they were supposed to do. But if you're fast enough and you don't get hit, you can just get all your health back, which I think is very good and very rewarding for a player who challenge himself. There's also grabbing, which is very important because a lot of enemies require you to grab them, and that's kind of how you beat them. And grabbing them, you just walk right into them. Now, some people have difficulty grabbing, like one of my friends did, but the advice I gave him, and I'll give you, that helped a lot, was punch them once so they get in the stun state, and then grab them or walk into them, and they'll be much easier to grab. There's also special attacks. Special attacks is using so there's these stars on the top right of the corner or next to your health bar, and for each star you have, that's how much times you can do your special. So if you have one star, it means you can do your special once. Now specials are like a ultimate attack, or like a special attack. It's like, think of it like ultras from Street Fighter, or ultimate moves from League of Legends. And these moves are meant to pretty much anybody around you is gonna get hurt really bad. And I suggest saving these for bosses when you fight bosses, because they're the best to use on bosses. Also, certain characters have can do other things that other characters can't. Like this girl with the guitar can run, and Adam, who is a character you can unlock later, can like just dash in and out. But most characters, also characters can be unique in that aspects. But I feel like characters that don't have that make up for it by having stronger attack moves. Also, there's like unique attacks, which is forward punch. So you press forward twice and then punch, and your character will do something special. Axel, who I played the most, there's like a little jet upper where like he does like a little dash forward with his fist, and it's really good. It can pretty much guarantee death. But that's about it for the gameplay. Now, let's get on to... Now, the story of the game is kind of set and told through like these little cutscenes and like images where like you'll watch some shit happen, and like it's cool. Like I said, like it's a beat 'em up, so story is kind of second place, and and like I didn't really care for the story. If I'm being honest, I'm just here to beat the shit out of things. But it's very well presented, and I also, like I said, I love the sprites. You know, I grew up during the '90s, so like these kind of anime sprites are always look nice to me. Also, I love the music. The music is really good. The music is awesome, and they also have a retro option, so you can actually switch the music to like a retro style music. So I did that because, you know, I'm fucking old, so I like that. Those kind of sounds that remind me of my younger days. So I feel like those were cool. Um, Once again, the game isn't really that long. At most, like, it's 2 to 3 hours long, and that's after me and my friend had a beer. You know, we were drinking, having fun, playing the game. And even after we beat it, we were like, "That's it." There's also DLC if you want to do DLC, but they added a whole new stuff, and it also adds 3 new characters. So, which is kind of cool. What I kind of want to get DLC just to get one character. His name was Shiva, which is like this cool ninja-looking dude. Oh, speaking of characters, there's a lot of unlockable characters, which is nice. And cool thing about the unlockable characters is that some of them are like retro characters, so like they'll look like the characters how they looked like in the '90s, and I think that's really cool to have. And that's really like if you grew up playing them, like you're just gonna get a wave of nostalgia playing as these tunes. And apparently, some of the characters are busted. Like Streets of Rage 3, Alex is apparently the most broken character in the game because he can do like infinites that no other character can do. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. This game, like I said, this also okay. So that's pretty much the gist of it. So this game was extremely enjoyable, and I feel like if it's on Game Pass or if it's on PlayStation Plus and you see it for free, give it a try. It's a lot of fun. If you have friends who also willing to download it, I don't think it's that big. I think it's like 10 gigabytes at the most, so it's not that big of a game. And it's a great time with, it's like I said, it's a great time with friends. Alone, it's all right. I can recommend it to buying it alone, maybe if it's free for alone. But like when you're with your homies, you know, when you're having a good time, or you're with like your lover or maybe family members, you know, that's where this game truly shines. When you're just having fun, mashing buns together, and just, you know, having a real good time. And you know, every once in a while you'll punch each other or hate each other. They'll be like, "What the fuck?" And those moments just add more fun to the sweetness, or more like, you know, more chaos, more fun chaos. And yeah, so like I said, I had a great time with this game. I give it a solid thumbs up, not 2 thumbs up, but I give it a solid thumbs up. And you know, if I gave it, and if we want to do a 10 scale, I'll give it like a solid 7.5 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? I'll give it that extra half. So I don't want to give it a 7 because 7 means average. Or some people think 7 is average. So I want to give it just a little bit above average, but not an 8. It's not like, wow, I want to keep playing nonstop, like, ooh, but it was good. It was good. It filled its job, and it's like $10 right now. So you know, why not? And well, $10 right now. But if you have Game Pass or I think PlayStation Collection, it's on there as well. Just give it a try, man. It's a fun game. It's fun, and you'll get to enjoy games how us boomers used to play back in the days. Enjoy it, fellas, and I hope you get the next one. Well, that's about it for the video. If you want, leave a comment. What was your favorite Streets of Rage you played back in the day? When did you play it? I would like to know that. I would like to know. And also, if you have any other games that you want to recommend me do, hey man, throw them down. I'm always down to do what my chat recommends. But yeah, that's about it for the video. Thanks for watching. Peace.